the tabernacle, not the people. It was more like the Mass was a celebration of a priest. The priest was celebrating the Mass. The rest of the people were doing what? Sitting in their pews or kneeling in their pews and saying the Rosary or another prayer, because they didn't understand a word from the Mass. They memorized formulas and what they should respond, but nothing else. These kind of prayers, yes, you can pray alone. You can grow your faith by bringing Jesus into your heart while you pray in the morning, in the evening when you pray Rosary. But when we are in the church, we should be together and we should pray together. That's why after that Vatican Council II, the priest faces the people, because he is not alone anymore. He speaks and prays together with the people. He is one of the faithful. He is part of the parish. And when he prays together with the people. Of course, he presides. He is the leader, and he intones, sings, and so on. Some of the things alone. But we listen and we understand him, what he says. Because when he speaks Latin, we don't. This is a dead language. It's the language of the church, but still dead language, which no one understands unless you are a lawyer or a doctor. And also, even then, it is a very limited knowledge of that language. By the way, who is a doctor here? So I know in the future if I need help. Or who is a lawyer if in the future I need your help? Okay, so my dear friends, never be alone. Take into heart what I said, especially about being among Catholics, being among the same people who thinks the same, who profess the same faith. Because, yes, it's very easy to lose your faith. It's very easy to be ashamed of your faith and not even admit that you believe in Jesus, because someone else will feel that, you are aggressive towards them. Now there is a famous word, microaggression. Or that another person feels hurt because you speak about Jesus and he doesn't agree or she doesn't agree with Jesus. That's why it's so important to take a priest or your neighbor to a pub and drink, to speak with him in a restaurant in that context about your faith, so you can grow and allow yourself to grow in faith too. And that's why let's involve ourselves in the life of the parish. Let's do something about our church, which will also allow to grow the faith of the others, and that others also feel that we are one family. And when we receive the body and blood of Christ, like today, that we receive it not because we celebrate our private faith, but rather that we celebrate our family, and that Jesus Christ, who is sent to us, He wants to grow among us, not in you only. Maybe you remember what Jesus once said in the Gospel: when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am. He is here. I'm pretty sure about it, because 2 or 3, not 3 personalities are gathered here, separate persons, but 3 people gathered together, and more are here, and Jesus is here too. I'm pretty sure about that, and be sure about this too. By the way, I wanted to say a couple of jokes, because yesterday one priest during the comedy show. The priest really, he said a couple of jokes too, and he inspired me. But probably I'd better not repeat his jokes. No. Next time you have to go for a comedy show to hear these jokes. Yesterday it was awesome. But yesterday, if you